How good will the A2000 be for mining after we can no longer mine Ethereum? Well, I've tested both a regular one and a power modded one in depth on over 25 different coins, so let's have a look. Warning, there are people pretending to be me in the comments and on social platforms. I'll never ask you to add me on WhatsApp or Telegram, and I'll never ask you to send me money, crypto, or your personal information. Alright, so please be careful, use your common sense, and don't let any of these imposters fool you. Alright, now back to the video. Hey, how's it going, GPU heads? Thanks for clicking on my video. Seb Heslo here. And of course nobody can know exactly what will happen to mining after Ethereum. But if you want my best prediction, I actually have a video about that, so I'll leave a link to that up in the corner there as well as in the description of this video. But in short, we're going to have to mine other coins, and having great mining efficiency, meaning getting the most hash rate per watt of power used, is going to be very important for mining profitability. So that's why I've tested the A2000 on 8 different coin mining algorithms, which are used by over 25 of the most profitable coins to mine. And of course I've tested them to find both the highest possible hash rate as well as the best possible power efficiency. And I do all my testing using my PMD device, which lets me measure the exact power used by the GPU, as the reported power usage in the software can sometimes be incorrect. So in this video we're gonna have a look at hash rate, wattage, overclock settings, as well as current profitability for all of these coins. And at the end of the video, we're also gonna pick the winner in our Neoxa giveaway. Yeah, we do giveaways like that from time to time here on the channel, so subscribe if you don't want to miss the next one. But before we get into any of that, let me explain what this whole power mod thing for the A2000 is. So this video was made possible by jkgventures.tech, who sent me both a regular A2000 as well as one of their power modded ones. Since the A2000 doesn't have any external power connectors, it is normally limited to the 75 watts it can get from the PCIe port. However, the GPU can actually perform better if only it was able to get more power. And the good news is that you can actually make that happen by doing a hardware modification called a shunt mod. And this mod allows the A2000 to pull more power from the PCIe port, which in turn allows it to get higher hash rates. Now keep in mind, since PCIe ports aren't built to provide that much power, for safety reasons, it's important that you don't run a modded A2000 directly on a motherboard, and make sure you're using a good quality riser and power cable that can handle the extra power. jkgventures.tech actually has a guide on their website for how to do the mod yourself. However, if you don't really feel comfortable taking a soldering iron to your $500 GPU, you can actually send your A2000s into JKG Ventures and they will do the mod for you. So, if that sounds interesting to you, you can go to jkgventures.tech and find out more. Now, quickly before we get into the results here, I do want to talk a little bit about overclocking, because I will be showing you my overclock settings in this video. However, while those numbers could be a good starting point, just know that they won't be perfect for your specific A2000, as all GPUs are individual and need their own unique overclock settings. Especially the A2000s, since they can be really finicky to overclock. So if you want to find the perfect overclock settings for your GPU, I actually have a video showing my whole overclocking workflow. I leave a link to that up in the corner there, as well as in the description of this video. And after watching this video, if you do feel like the A2000 is the GPU you want to get for mining, I will leave some affiliate links in the description to the best deals that I could find for it on Amazon. Alright guys, so we are on the computer with my spreadsheet with all the results here, and I'll leave a link to the spreadsheet in the description of the video. If you do want to make changes to it, just remember to hit File, Make Copy, and you should be able to make changes. Now, on the top here, I've got the sort of stock non-modded A2000, and at the bottom I have the modded A2000. And let's start with the ETH hash algorithm, which means any coin like Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Ubic, and so on. And on the stock A2000, we were able to get the best efficiency, where we also got the highest hash rate, which was 41.7 mega hash at a power draw of 78 watts for an efficiency of 0.535 mega hash per watt. You can see all of the overclocking settings out there. And for the modded one, we actually got the highest possible hash rate of 50.6 mega hash. However, we got better efficiency, actually going down to 44.6 mega hash, pulling only 83 watts for an efficiency of 0.537 mega hash per watt. You can see the overclock settings. So for the ETH hash algorithm, actually ever so slightly better efficiency on the modded one than the stock one. Obviously also higher hash rate on the modded one. Now, moving on to ProgPow, which means any coin that uses a ProgPow variant algorithm, like Ravencoin with CorePow, you got Firo with FiroPow, you got Neoxa, you got Zero, and so on. On the sort of stock A2000, we were able to get the highest hash rate of 14.8 at 76 watts, which was also our best efficiency at 0.195 mega hash per watt. You can see the overclocking settings. And for the modded one, we also got the best efficiency at the highest hash rate, which was 17.6 mega hash at 88 watts for an efficiency of 0.2 mega hash per watt. So again, slightly better results for the modded one there, getting both higher hash rate and better efficiency. Moving on to our next coin, which is Ergo, using the Auto Lycos algorithm, which I think Ergo is the only coin for now that uses that algorithm. And you can see on the stock one, we got a highest possible hash rate of 102.3 mega hash. However, we got slightly better efficiency, going down in hash rate a little bit to 92.3 mega hash, where we pulled only 68 watts for an efficiency of 1.357 mega hash per watt. Now on the modded one, the best possible hash rate we got was 118.3 mega hash, but the best efficiency we got was actually going down to 96.5 mega hash, where we pulled only 69 watts for an efficiency of 1.399 mega hash per watt. So again, the modded one actually wins there with slightly better efficiency as well as higher hash rate, obviously. Moving on, we have Flux using the Zell hash algorithm, which is kind of a equihash variant algorithm. So these results should be similar on other coins that uses other equihash variant algorithms. And you can see here on the stock A2000, the best hash rate we were able to get was 29 solutions per second. However, going down to 26 solutions per second gave us the best efficiency, pulling only 66 watts for an efficiency of 0.394 solutions per watt. Moving over to the modded A2000, you can see that the best possible hash rate actually gave us the best possible efficiency as well. So that was at 29 solutions per second, where it pulled 77 watts for an efficiency of 0.377 solutions per watt. And we can see here that for Flux, the stock A2000 is actually slightly better. The modded one doesn't get any higher hash rate, and the stock one is able to get slightly higher efficiency as well. So for Flux, the stock A2000 is actually the winner. And guys, I gotta say that so far, the performance of the A2000 is really impressive. Almost as impressive as you look wearing one of our official GPU Heads t-shirts, now available at gpuheadswithaz.com. Now guys, jokes aside, if you do want to pick something up from our official merch store there, just know that that is a great way for you to support the channel and get something awesome in return. And this specific design with the skull biting the GPU will only be available for a little while longer until September, so pick one up if you want one at gpuheadswithaz.com. But now let's get back into the results. Alright, moving on to the next coin in the list here, we have Conflux using the Octopus algorithm. And you can see on the stock A2000, the highest possible hash rate also gave us the best efficiency. So that was at 29.3 mega hash at 76 watts for an efficiency of 0.386 mega hash per watt. And on the modded one, and you can see same story there, highest hash rate also gave us the best efficiency, which was 33.4 mega hash at 87 watts for an efficiency of 0.384 mega hash per watt. Now, of course, the modded one gets higher hash rate, but the stock one actually gets ever so slightly better efficiency. However, I would say that that's negligible, and the extra hash rate you're able to get from the modded one, to me, is worth it. But moving on to the next algorithm, which is the Kryptonite GPU. So the coin I tested for that algorithm was Conceal, and you can see on the stock A2000, I'm getting 1530 hashes per second, or the best possible efficiency was going down to 1390 hashes per second, which pulled 66 watts for an efficiency of roughly 21 hashes per watt. And moving on to the modded A2000, we can see that the highest hash rate there is actually exactly the same as for the stock one, but we're getting the best efficiency at that hash rate, which is slightly better at that hash rate. However, overall, the best possible efficiency is still better on the stock A2000 for the Kryptonite GPU algorithm. Moving on to the next coin, which is Bitcoin Gold, which uses the Z-hash algorithm. You can see on the stock A2000, we are getting 50 solutions per second at 77 watts, which is the highest hash rate we were able to get, but the best efficiency was by going down to 45 solutions per second at just 66 watts, which gave us an efficiency of 0.682 solutions per watt. Now, for the modded one, the highest hash rate also gave us the best efficiency, which was at 51 solutions per second at 77 watts for an efficiency of 0.662 solutions per watt. So as you can see there, we can get slightly higher hash rate on the modded one. However, we can also get slightly better efficiency on the stock one. Now, moving on to our 8th and final algorithm here, we have Cuckoo Cycle, which I tested by mining Aeternity. And you can see for the stock A2000, the best hash rate I was able to get was 4.46, or the best efficiency was by going down to 4.01, which pulled 65 watts for an efficiency of 0.0617. Now, on the modded one, the highest possible hash rate I was able to get was 4.55, which also gave us the best possible efficiency at 0.0591. Now, as you can see, again, we were able to get slightly higher hash rate on the modded one, but slightly better efficiency on the stock one. Alright, so up next, I thought we'd have a look at the current mining profitability for these two GPUs. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Bonjour, hola, ciao. Octominer Europe has some great news for you. At octominer.eu, the ultimate mining rigs are now on sale. With DHL shipping, the smartest and most reliable GPU mining rig on the market can be at your location as soon as tomorrow. Visit octominer.eu and use the code OCTOEU10 for 10% off your order until September 4th. Octominer, the only mining rig you will ever need.
Okay, so I'm on What2Mine here, which is a website that lets you plug in your hash rate numbers for different algorithms, and then it will tell you how much money you will make mining coins using those algorithms. So I have all the results for our stock A2000 plugged in here, and using a power cost of 10 cents per kilowatt hour, don't worry, we'll try higher power costs as well. We can see here that our results are basically you're making 72 cents a day on Ethereum currently, and that is after paying for power. And going down the list, I'm not going to read all of these numbers out, you can see for yourself, but plenty of coins here are still profitable all the way down. Basically, we only have one single coin, which is Equilibria. That is the only coin currently not profitable to mine on an A2000 at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Now, moving up to 20 cents per kilowatt hour, we can see that, again, we're still pretty much profitable on all coins. However, going down the list, we can see that there are now a few coins that we are not profitable on anymore. And finally, on 30 cents per kilowatt hour on the stock A2000, yep, still profitable on a good amount of coins. However, then you can see not profitable on about half of the coins here as well. So moving on to our modded A2000, again, at the 10 cents per kilowatt hour power cost, you can see we're making about 82 cents per day on Ethereum. And going down the list, you can see we are also being profitable on pretty much all other coins as well, except for the two bottom ones here, Equilibria and Ether Social. Changing our power costs to 20 cents per kilowatt hour, again, profitable on a good amount of coins here. But going down the list, we can see there are now a few coins we're not profitable on anymore for the modded A2000. And finally, for 30 cents per kilowatt hour, again, a good amount of coins are still profitable, but about half of the coins are no longer profitable to mine. So that's it for current profitability. Now let's pick the winner in the Neoxa giveaway. All right, so let's pick the winner for the Neoxa giveaway. And the rules were to, first of all, leave a normal positive comment on the Neoxa mining video using the secret word Kiwi. The second rule was to fill in the Google form with your Neoxa wallet address. And the third rule was to mine to mineable.org's Neoxa pool for at least 24 hours using that wallet address. All right, so I'm on the YouTube random comment picker website here. I've filled in the link to the video. I'm going to say filter for duplicate users, which means that even if you commented more than once, that only counts as one entry. I'm also going to say include replies to comments, and I'm going to filter for our secret word, which was Kiwi. Now let me just do this and hit get YouTube comments here. And we got 95 unique entries, so let's pick our first potential winner here. All right, and that is Bob Achilles Roke. And well, he only said Kiwi in the comment, but let's just say that that actually counts. And let's see that you have actually entered your wallet address in the Google form here. And yeah, I see that you have. So let me check that you have actually mined on the miner pool, Neoxa mining pool. Yes, you have. for a good while. So congratulations, you are the winner. But that's it. Now if you enjoyed this video, then please give it one of these. And if you really liked it, you can now join the channel to help support what I do here. It really does make a big difference and it means a lot to me, so thank you. And as a bonus, if you join, you also get access to our private Discord chat room, and I love talking with you guys in there. But what you gotta do now is you gotta click on that next video on the screen, because this video is over. You can also click the picture on my face to subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, go click on that next video and I'll see you there. Goodbye. Goodbye, bye bye.